Raul Java said, in this part of the world, talk England, you look to play with the spin, which is fine. You'll pick up ones and twos, but actually how you get boundaries is hitting the ball against the spin, which is, as a batter coming from this part of the world, you're always told not to do. But Raul Java said, if you let the ball come right under your eyes and get your head over the ball, you can actually break your wrists. And that's where you pick up boundaries. So it was incredible to hear an Indian great explain things from a totally different landscape. In England and Ireland, we are grown up to play with spin. It's safe. Work with the spin, but you don't get many boundaries that way.
Well, that's the projected score, 210. Well, things have changed, Nabi. Now you got the Dill scoop. Not in any coaching manual. It's a big boundary out on the offside for Irfan Pathan. That's why Naveen Stewart trying those outside the off stump. But Yorker Suleiman Ben, tall left arm spinner. We got Team India. We also have plenty of those spinning options in Pawan Negi as well. The Turbinator Harbhajan Singh would enjoy bowling on that surface. That's going to be a contest keenly watched. Universe Boss versus the Turbinator.
This is very, very good from Navin Stewart. He's just rolling the fingers across the ball. Excellent off cutters. Look at that, it did turn as well. But he's taking the pace, taking the life right out of the ball, making it very difficult for Gurpreet Mann and Irfan Pathan to make contact.
High and handsome over deep mid-wicket. Is my trip 6, and that also brings up Gurpreet Mann's 50. Really well played with a strike rate of 159. It's 180 for 3. Well, 18 deliveries left in this innings. Gurpreet batting on 51. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat here, Tina. What have you got for us?
Very rarely do you see towards the end of the innings change of pace from Tino Best. Comes steaming in. Looks to fire some of those Yorkers as well. Well, in this tournament, no bouncers allowed, Nabi.
Well, you can bowl them, just you're not allowed. And I did say in the pre-match show with Atul and Alan Wilkins that if there's one person that might break the rules, it'd be Tino Best.
Shortish boundary on the onside. Gurpreet likes to use the bottom hand when he looks to go big as well. Yeah, you got mid-off in the 30-yard circle. Chris Gale at extra cover. Plenty of gaps to work with. Suleiman Ben, and drops it. He got underneath it. Gurpreet Mann also gets another life. He had all the time in the world, Suleiman Ben, and those big hands. Tino Best not happy.
It's another Bayesian. Suleiman Ben, he's from Barbados as well. Tino, tell us something. That's an absolute dolly. Suleiman Ben, oh my word. Again, gets himself in a really poor position. Oh, Benny boy, tall man they call him. He wishes he was a bit smaller now, can crawl into the ground and hide.
Shot third, backward point in the 30-yard circle. And gets hit for a boundary. Tino Best after that drop catch. Looking to bowl the slow ball, but too far down the leg side. Well, we had the big boundary on the onside, but it was too far down the leg side.
Yeah, off cutter. Excellent batting, very good. He knows, Irfan Pathan knows that fine leg is inside the ring. Even with Tino Best bowling a slow ball, there's still enough pace on it to to get it past that man inside the ring, and Irfan is playing nicely, playing a good support act in the partnership of 47 from 30.
Slices it straight to the man and sweeper cover. Tina West, subtle smile, gets Irfan Pathan.
Ah, you see, it's a Jamaican caught it. Oh, Kirky's Bayesian. I beg your pardon, Kirky, I've done you an injustice. What's going on? You're the only Bayesian that can catch. It was there to hit, Nikhil, it was there to hit. Kirk Edwards says, all right, enough torture for Tino. Let's help my mate out. Dry your eyes, Tino, you got one. Good for Irfan Pathan, 18. And
the new man in. Close to 5,000 runs with a healthy strike rate of 140. He's got 100 to his name as well, if I remember correctly. He's got that 100 batting for Kolkata Knight Riders. And straight away off the mark.
Give Tino Best his dues. He's bowled well. He's picked up 2 for 35. He could have 5 for really. He could generally have 5 wickets here if his teammates could catch. Well done, Kirk. Excellent. Good glasses too. They are impressive specs from Kirk Edwards. A little bit of spits of rain in the offing. Hopefully they stay away.
Gurkeet Rahman this time around finds the middle of the bat. Sails over long on for another Ease My Trip 6. 13 from this over. 193 for Chris Gale. Watching proceedings, it's a good hit.
It is a good hit. One thing I will say, Nikhil, the last ball of Tino Best's 3rd over, Irfan Pathan hit him over extra for 6, and the last ball of his 4th over, he gets hit for 6. So when you bowl a good 5 balls as a bowler, you've got to close out the over. So he's looking for wickets there when he has to think defensively. How can I bowl a ball maybe to keep the batter to a single? But when you're someone like Tino Best and you're thinking wickets, 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 faster, 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 the thought process isn't as clear as it needs to be. When you think of someone like Jasprit Bumrah, who's the best in the world, would just close out the over.
And towards the end of the innings, also the first delivery and the last delivery, they become so important, so very important. And you've seen time and time again, even Jasprit Bumrah using the change of pace, but it's also the length.
Yeah, it's an unfair comparison because Bumrah is the best in the world, and you know, I see they're trying to make him a national icon in India after their celebrations, and such a wonderful bowler. But the thought process is my point. If your thought process is correct, execution may not always be correct, but you've got to be thinking the right way. That's probably one area Tino Best in his career, if he looks back at his career, will think maybe could have done a little bit better. Navin Stewart's been good. We're talking about thought process here and plans. He's bowling around the wicket here to Yusuf Pathan, which is a slightly unusual tactic, but obviously something he's thought about and spoken to the captain, the coach about, and he's putting some plans into place.
Yeah, just wants to use that angle and will take that single. Yusuf Pathan. Gurkeet Rahman was very observant and alert.
Yeah, I think this wide might be a little harsh. I just felt watching that ball live that it was just goes over, it just cuts that blue line. I think that's fine. That blue line is